When we first got the project, honestly, I was just thinking about the 10 pages of work that we had to get done. But these actually wound up being more of a gift than anything. Like, these were fun to do. I enjoyed these.
The I Live Here project, it's basically ourselves.
Find things around your life that make you who you are.
And you describe it, write on it, say a passage about it, something that reflects the story that you want to tell.
Something that other people don't usually know about you.
It's a really personal thing. Some people choose to go more in depth than others.
Being forced to scrutinize just a simple object taught me that everything has a reason to be in your life.
My project is about my grandmother, how much she meant to me before she passed away.
Father, noun, paternal, protector, or provider. This isn't the case for me, and I'm positive it will never be.
Well, it was during Christmas time, and back when my family was together when I was younger. So I took wrapping paper and I kind of rip it and tore it around where the words are, and that symbolizes how my family got ripped apart. A rip can never be fixed, but it can be covered over with something else. And so my family is recovering from it, but it's never going to be completely the way it was before.
I found this picture and then it just came to me, so I just wrote it. I just wrote whatever came to my mind, just got it from the heart.
This is a copy of one of my acceptance letters to one of the colleges I applied to. My fears are not living up to my potential.
My mother passed away when I was 8 years old. She was taken from me by her boyfriend, and I've never been good with expressing myself. I don't really talk to anyone about my feelings or anything, and I found a way to do that with tattoos. Most of my tattoos are all for my mother. They're more than just tattoos to me. It's a way to remember my mom and always have her with me, always have her by my side, or by my arm, if you say.
My cast is from when I was in preschool because I couldn't walk in a straight line, so the doctor had to break my leg.
Maybe there's someone out there that's similar to me, and then they can come out and say, oh, I like the same thing you do. And I can say, oh, great. Let's hang out.
We did boasts, another assignment. After we read Beowulf, our boasts were all about how great we were. So I took my boast and I wrote how I really perceive myself. Well, I feel like they're negative emotions, and if I show them with students who only know a certain side of me, then it gives them ammunition for teasing and stuff, and that's kind of lame because I'm a senior and I shouldn't really care, but it bothers me too. A little bit. Yeah.
It makes me realize more how wonderful my mom is and how much credit I can never really pay her back, but she's done a great job. So I kind of dedicated to her in this way. So.
My little brother, he wrote it for me in his kindergarten class. Just having someone say thank you for just little things that you do is nice.
This is a picture of my birth mother at the adoption agency, and I placed it in the bottom left corner because she's not in my life. Whenever I look at it, I just feel I feel really close to my mom, even though I'm not. I just really miss her, and I love her even though I don't know her.
No one except for my best friends know that I was originally from Ukraine. If I lose that culture, I lose a big part of myself. I completely lost the ability to read and write in Russian, and I feel that the whole heritage is just going to fade away, and that's going to be a big loss in my future.
My mom wasn't a very photogenic person. She hates pictures. So there's very rare occasions, but there's usually pictures of me and my sisters. And there's never any of my dad, ever. When I was 11 years old, I watched my parents get into a fight. I was the one who had to call the cops on my dad. From that day on, me and my dad don't share a very good relationship. The poem expresses that experience and how even though I don't have a dad in the picture, I've still grown.
My project is about a letter that my dad wrote to me. He wrote this when he was in jail, and it was really hard for me. So I just wrote about the difficulty growing up without knowing my dad at all and not really talking to him. My dad is a stranger, and I put stranger in bold just to add to the effect that I don't really know anything about my dad.
I love being at home. I love everything about it, but I know that I belong in Boston next year.
It means a lot to me because it still allows me to know that she's there and she cares, and I get to open presents from her on Christmas still.
From her, like, you know, hitting me and stuff like that, I couldn't take it anymore, you know? And it was up to a point that me and my sisters, we couldn't live in my house anymore. So we got taken away. I wrote in my diary. What's written over it is what I've accomplished, what I got out of the problems of me and my mother. I'm here, big and strong, taking care of my sisters from night to dawn. That was the first diary entry.
I always have a smile on my face, never letting anyone know what's really going on. My father, he's been addicted to alcohol and drugs and gambling. It's really hard thinking like your father is like, you know, a bad person when you don't want to think that about anybody. So I did this project, like it means a lot to me because he's a big part of my life. It's just hard to respect someone that's hurt you so much throughout your life and hurts the people you love around you.
Through this project, I think it helped me as a writer.
It's definitely a project that I've taken more serious than any project in high school, so just this itself has done a lot for me as a senior.
I definitely learned more even about myself, not just about my friends.
It helped you get a lot of different perspectives of everything, so it's not just like a question that has a simple answer. It's never a simple answer.
Once someone shared something personal, it kind of was an effect on everyone, and everyone wanted to share something.
It's good to know that it's more than just the friendship I have with them. Like, they're basically like my family.
Not everyone's life is perfect, and even the people who seem perfect, they always have some story to tell.
Even simple things, they hold a lot more meaning than you realize until you think about where they came from. It was nice to get to look back a little bit.
I live here.
I live here.
I live here. I live here.
I live here.
I live here.
Being forced to move on, I'm more scared than ever. No one ever tells you that growing up means you have to grow apart.